What will happen if you use the awakened transformation of Buddha while you're already transformed? And how did this happen? Well, let's answer these myths.
Okay.
So the first myth says, if you hold the Death Step C move, then change to another fighting style, then you will keep spinning. So to test this out, I first equipped the Death Step, then I did the C move while switching my fighting style, and this happened. And after a while, my trident fell off.
Oh, my trident just fell off.
But anyways, this myth is confirmed. Then, the next myth says, if there are too many people doing the same raid at the same time, then you will be in it together. And this one's really interesting. So to test this out, I got 6 people to start their own raids. And when we started it, I was shocked to see this. Everybody had their own individual raid islands, which spawned in a straight line, but we were not on the same island together. So this myth is busted. Then the next myth says, if you hold electrical tackle on a trading chair, then you will get stuck in a weird position. So to test this out, I first held the electrical tackle while sitting on the chair, and I got stuck in this weird position. But when I got off the chair, this happened. I'm flopping like a fish. This myth is confirmed, but that was just the start. There are so many crazy myths after this that it will blow your mind. Alright. The next myth says, if you hold a move when you're at the swan portal, then you will get flung. And to test this out, I first held the move while teleporting, and this happened.
What? Where am I? Well, I mean, I can really confirm this myth, but now I'm in quite the pickle here.
Well anyways, the next myth says, if you use the V move on rubber, then use Superhuman X move, then the air will become pink. And this one's pretty interesting because I have never seen this happen. So first, I used the V move on rubber, and then I used the X move on Superhuman. And well, the results were disappointing. But do you know what's not disappointing? You subscribing to the channel. So go and subscribe. I will be proud of you. But anyways, the next myth says, you can drop a fruit at the last second of dying. So to test this out, I bought a random fruit, and it turned out to be the smoke fruit. And now, it's time to sacrifice it for this myth.
What? Yo!
And this myth is surprisingly confirmed. Alright, the next myth says that Ghoul V3 in the night has the same speed as Mink V3. I really doubt that this is true, but it might as well just work. So to test this out, I got this banana man from my Discord server to race with me.
I'm fast as boy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, he's getting left behind. And well, the Ghoul V3 stood no chance. So this myth is busted. The next myth says, Shadow Flight can't drown in the sea, and no way this works. So let's try it out. Wow, this actually works. This myth is surprisingly confirmed. Great myth. After that, the next myth says, use revive before dying in the water. Not really sure what's gonna happen if I do that, but let's find out.
Direction. Let's go. Now we just wait. Frozen in place. Am I dead? Oh, what the?
Alright, this was way too funny, so you know I had to run it back. Mom, it's happening again. This myth is confirmed. Then, the next myth says, use Venom C move on some bandits and they will be invincible at 1 HP. I highly doubt that this is gonna work, but let's try it out. I tested it out many times, but it sadly didn't work. This myth is busted. Alright, the next myth says, bosses can use the door of a door user. So let's try it out. I create a door here, and you can just go through it just fine. So yeah, this does work. This myth is confirmed. After that, the next myth says, while holding the Sand Z move, you can't be stunned or get flung by Devil Fruit skills. And this is pretty interesting, so let's try it out. So first, I tried out the X move of Quake, and surprisingly, I didn't get knocked back. And then, I tried the Dark V move, and again, I stayed at the same place, which was very cool. This myth is confirmed. Then the next myth says, you can get hit by Coco or any can break while you're in the Door X move. And this one's pretty interesting because Door X move is supposed to be undamageable. So first, I tried it with the Coco X move because it normally can breaks, and it didn't work. And then, I tried it with the Control X move, which also can breaks. And again, it did not work. This myth is busted. Alright, the next myth says, you can deflect an air slash from the Vice Admiral with the breakdance move of Dark Step. And he told me to try it twice, so we will. So the first time, it did not work. But let's give it another try. And well, it didn't work. So this myth is busted. After that, the next myth says, if you break a tree in the sea castle, then you can break the shelf next to the superhuman teacher. So first, let's check if the shelf is even breakable or not. And it isn't breakable. So now let's break a random tree and then try again. Or I'm gonna break this tree because it looked at me funny. And now let's try it again. Wow, I have no clue how that worked, but yeah, this myth is confirmed. Great myth. The grammar is pretty bad here, but this myth says, when you look up and do the electrical rampage in this room where the ship stewards are, then you'll get sent to the room above. So let's try it out. And yeah, it works. This myth is confirmed. Then the next myth just says, if you eat a fruit and then quickly put it back in the inventory, and he just ends it off at that. I don't know what's supposed to happen next, but let's try it out. Alright, this one's just stupid, because it is impossible to do this at the same time. This myth is stupid, straight cap, busted. After that, the next myth says, if you use any Quake Awaken move and then a soul user uses the outraged Raijin at the same time, then the Quake effects will remain. So to test this out, I got this man to do the soul C move on me. Alright then, 3, 2, 1, do the move on me. Well, that didn't work, so let's try it again. Yep, this myth is clearly busted. Then the next myth says, if two players use the Spiky Trident X move at the same time, they'll be stunned forever. And this one might as well just work, so let's try it out. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! And well, that didn't work, so I tried it again. And well, it didn't work again. But then, I tried it with the Z move for fun, and this happened. Oh my god. What was that? Well, this myth is busted. Alright, the next myth says, if you use fast mode to remove textures, the raid island texture won't be affected. So to test this out, I first activated fast mode, then I bought a Quake Raid chip, and then I started the raid. And wow, it actually didn't affect any of the textures on this raid island, which is very strange. But this myth is confirmed. Then this myth from the stream says, if you unawaken the Buddha Z move, then transform, then awaken the Buddha Z move, and then shift while you're transformed. And then once you go back to your normal form, you will still stay yellow. Really big myth right here, so let's try it out. So first, I unawaken my Buddha Z move, and then I transform. And now, we awaken the Z move. And now, let's shift.
Okay, now we just shift back.
And I am still yellow, so this myth is confirmed. Well anyways, if you like this video, you will probably like these ones too, so go watch them now. But anyways, go subscribe to get that man face blessings, and bye.